Hello, welcome to ellieV Toys. We are back in too much isolation. What am I saying? We never left too much isolation. We continue in isolation. We have filled this build with isolation, COVID-19, lockdown tropes. I cannot believe that we've been in lockdown for so long. We actually have cliches and tropes to go with this, but we do. But we need to continue. We've got big empty spaces and so much more to pack in. So, welcome back. We are in too much isolation. Continued on and interminably on. But it's good because we need to stay safe. So, we need a divider to divide the section, hence the word divider, between the living area and the dining area. For that, we're going to use these slightly filthy shelf pieces. We're going to make a nice big white bookcasey shelfy thing, but not necessarily a bookcase, though we do need books, and I will discuss that as we go along, because isolation without books, for me anyway, personally, would be torture. So books are very, very important, but here we have got a nice big bookcase, for want of a better word. And on this bookcase, we're going to have all sorts of isolation-y themed things. So this is the clay sculpture that we made in, I don't know, maybe week 2 of lockdown. Don't know what it is. Had lots of fun making it though. Didn't touch the clay again since then. Okay, next to it is another one of our art activities. Do you remember that diamond dots set that you got given for your birthday that you didn't have any time to do? But guess what? We got it done during COVID-19 lockdown. So there's my my diamond dots puzzle. On the top shelf, we've got that ship in a bottle activity that we did as a family. It wasn't that fun, but it's done. You know, we never would have got that done if we hadn't have been in lockdown. On the bottom shelf, we need books. We really, really do need books. So let's put a whole row of pseudo Lego books on the bottom shelf, because if we ran out of reading, I would literally, not literally, but I would die, not literally. So books. Oh, and gotta have at least one conspiracy magazine in here amongst the books hidden. So I don't know, coronavirus spread by 5G. No, maybe scientists deliberately released it. All rubbish, of course. So perhaps we should hide that and not let it be seen in amongst all the books. It's just a bit of fun, really. So we have now stuck the diamond dots up here with sticky tack because I'm sick of it falling off. How am I going to attach these books on here? We're going to put a grill on the front there. That one's, don't even know what the white grill's there for. It just makes it look better. Maybe it's a speaker hidden in amongst the books. I don't know. But this is going to mean that we can now attach this to the ground in, the flooring, in on our flooring level. But let's continue on the other side. Up the top. Oh, this is very sad. Here's a ticket to a concert that we couldn't go to because all of the arts things have been cancelled. Here is a certificate of achievement for that online course that we took. So now we're qualified in online psychology. Thanks lockdown. So, certificates of achievements and random stuff that we've learned about online. And here we've got an iPhone charger or a charging dock. So this is very important that we keep all our devices charged, because without technology we would be lost. It's what keeps us connected in current times, and I can't get this into the charging dock, so that one's going to be broken. I lie. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to get it in there. See, fixed, except I've broken all the rest of the stuff on the other side. It'll be okay. It's Lego. We can fix it just like that. Okay. Right. And my ticket fell out and my certificate fell off. We're taking that next year. I took that off. Over here, e-reader or Kindle or anything that gives you access to electronic books, because our libraries are shut down. All the books are just available in data form. Hello. If you haven't already embraced electronic reading, now's the time, baby. I could not live without my electronic books, without my Kindles. Kindles, is that even a word? I don't know that it is. Now, down the bottom, we're going to put more books in because we talked about books and how important they are. But first up, we're going to see whether I'm going to be able to put this in where I want it to be here, maybe? Yeah, I think there. Maybe over one. And then we can install our... Oh gosh, this is getting a bit... It's getting a bit hard to shove stuff in. Maybe I haven't built all this in the right order, but it's okay. I got little fingers that can shove everything in. And over here on the bottom, books. So my most favourite book of modern times is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. So we're going to put that down here because it's time to reread it. And Millie's, she is reading The Warrior Cat series, and there are 6 billionty of these. I jest not. If you haven't read the Warrior Cats books, or even heard of them, I don't know how you've missed it. There are 6 gazillionty of them. She would rather read these than Harry Potter. They are her thing. So we've got to have the Warrior Cats books here. In between here is the perfect place to store all of the board games that we're playing so nicely together as a family. You will note, though, that Monopoly, there is no Monopoly amongst these board games. We do have Monopoly. It causes more family fights than any other board game ever. So here's our board games, but I've left Monopoly out of this because somebody will figuratively die if we play Monopoly in our house. There is always a massive fight. Does that happen in your house? I think it might be universal. Okay, here of course we need a cozy fireplace because fireplaces just make everything better. If of course it's cold enough for you to have a fireplace in your part of the world, but I wanted a fireplace in this build because it's so cozy. Oh, and here's my can of soda that I was missing from the first part of the build. In with the snacks in the TV room. Right. In the middle here, we need a massive dining table for everybody to be able to do their work at. Central living area. So I get the purple laptop to do all my Zoom meetings and my video editing. Millie, with her headphones on, still blocking out the rest of us in the family. She looks like she is currently knocking me over and studying the solar system. Furful has got, his school is an iPad school, so he's doing all his learning on the iPad. So he's got his iPad. Now we need to have a table that fits all the stuff that we all need to have on it. So I think this is a good size. It's bigger than a normal Lego dining table because we've got to do more than just eat at this table. We've got to work too, and we're going to build it up just a little bit higher than I would normally do, but we'll put the legs on in a minute. So on the top, lining it with a dark blue, and we're going to need some little jumper studs for putting all of our stuff on. So in this middle jumper stud, I want to put a little pen holder. So we'll use this and we will put 2 pens in here though. In my experience, these 2 pens will be gone at the end of the next 10 minutes because they get lost that quickly in my house. Let's fill up some of the spaces around it with some smooth pieces. That's cute. Look at them standing up there. Over here, I need my cup of tea. Thanks. There we go. Green tea waiting to keep me awake through my interesting Zoom sessions. And the iPad's going to be here on a little hook, and so this is going to be Furful's workspace here. There, yeah, I think, yeah, that's pretty good. That doesn't actually impede upon the area for the pens. Need some more drinks, so it might swap that around. So Furfy can have the fruit tea, and Millie can have the coffee. Here's her checklist of things that she has to do, and here are some books, lots and lots of reference books to write in. Books, not reading ones though. These are books for working in, and here is what Furfy is currently working on. I know it looks a bit like a newspaper sheet, but it's not. It's actually just a sheet full of his beautiful handwriting. Okay, I think this is good. So we can fit the laptops here in the empty spaces. They're not glued down, but that's okay. Now, we're going to put some black telescopes on for the spindly little legs for our enormously cluttered kitchen table, our living space. And we're, of course, going to need some chairs. Poor Mr. ellieV does not get a chair down at the dining table, but that's okay, because he's got his toilet paper chair, as we saw in the first part of this build. He's still sitting in it. Very comfy. Let's install our kitchen table. Oh, here though, I've got a perfect spot for another one of our kitties. So here's Willow underneath the table. Actually, this is a complete lie. She would be totally on top of that table, knocking all the stuff off, or lying on it. Because that's what cats do. It's really cute. It's nice to have little companions while you're in lockdown. Okay, our dining area, working area, sorry, now is ready. Now there's poor Furfle's falling off. We got bread on the floor. It's chaos here. It's controlled chaos. It's not controlled. Okay, so we've got our dining area. We do need a printer because an awful lot of this schoolwork that the kids have to do has to be printed out. And I have a fear that I don't actually have anywhere to put this printer. I could put it over here. There's a bit of space over near the door. Nope. Okay, so Millie told me that I could put it on top of the fireplace because we need to make use of every available flat surface in our house at the moment. This just looks like an accident waiting to happen. You would never do this in real life, but for now, printer is on top of the fireplace. Okay, downstairs I think is as full as we can possibly make it of too much ISO stuff. But let's get Mr. ellieV out in his toilet paper chair and let's build him another story to this house. The second level, I do not have a base plate that's going to fit this perfectly. So we need to make all these pieces nice and solid enough to be a second floor for our too much ISO build. So let's plug it all in with some connecting pieces. And I have to make sure that these connectors underneath don't actually run into the wall or into our staircase. So I think that these should be solid enough, and that should, I'll check. Let's put it up here. So this is going to be resting on top of our bookcase, attached to our staircase, and we've got some jumper studs on the other side holding it on as well. Oh, nice. Okay, that's nice and solid. In fact, I'm going to take a risk and we're going to build up here now. So we've got a mat, and let's put some walling up. Let's make this nice and fast, because up here kind of has two functions. We see this as we go. We've got a door, because this is going to be the door to the bathroom. And yeah, the bathroom over here, and in front of that we're going to have just kind of a cluttered storage area for all the rest of the stuff we haven't been able to store. Maybe one more forward. Yeah, all right. So it's quite a big bathroom area, but I did make the toilet paper chair a bit big, so we need to be able to fit it in. So here we go. We've got a bathroom with no windows, because every time I put windows in, you guys complain. You say, Ellie, they can see into the bathroom. Yeah, but you need light in the bathroom too. But hey, no windows in my bathroom today. All right, but we will add some light by putting some glass bricks along the top. Bit of windowing along the top, which is good. It gives some privacy to the actual bathroom area. And it modernizes it all too. And let's just finish building our walls up completely. Match them to the downstairs in the color scheme. Going to use the dark purple, dark blue, and then the dark purple to line it smoothly along the top. Oh, I've made this such a kind of an uneven number. I need to put, yeah, good. All right, nice. Now, in here, in this like entryway, this is where we're going to be storing our excess stuff. Now, tins of tomatoes. This is actually power source. Apparently it's the power of apples, but in my case, this is crates of tin tomatoes which people are hoarding. They are hoarding, and we're gonna put our hoarded tins of tomato for making all our spaghetti bolognese up here. Down here, we've got some diapers, some nappies. You don't want to hoard nappies. It's just entirely unfair because people with babies need them. I don't even have a baby in the house. Apparently, though, here, we're hoarding diapers, maybe for the next door neighbours. And we have a crate here of, and this is very important for the adults, here in Australia, they actually put limits on how much alcohol you could buy at the bottle shops because people were hoarding alcohol. So I've got to put this some in my house. So now we've got a mixed dozen, and we're missing one bottle. Mixed dozen of wine. Oh, where's that bottle? Did you see it in the first part of the build? Yes, it's hiding here on top of the fridge. Okay, so just to be clear, I'm not hoarding any of these things, but I just thought it'd be really, really cute to put them here in the build. Okay, we've got to fit this chair in here. This is kind of the point of the upstairs area. So we're going to put our toilet paper chair. It's really, really big. So let's put it kind of up against the wall. So we're going to need to put some jumper studs and some smooth tiles on down here so that we can actually attach it easily to the floor without trying to just shove it on down to that base plate. So it's going to elevate it up a little bit, make it look even more like a throne. Speaking of making it look like a throne, let's put some more toilet rolls on here. I found some more white cylinders. So let's build this up, baby. Let's make it just a little bit more throne-like. Oh, look at that. Oh, you know, I reckon we could put a couple more on. Haha, check that out. Look at all that toilet paper. So toilet paper chair, that's embarrassing. But over here, we're going to need a sink. You need a sink. The most important thing that has come out of all of this is that people have discovered how important it is not to spread germs by washing your hands regularly and coughing into your elbow. These are the things we've all been taught since childhood, and yet we forget to do. And it's become absolute lifesaver now. So we've got a sink to wash our hands. Of course, we're going to need soap, so let's put some soap here. We've got soap upstairs, we've got soap downstairs. And it's a bathroom, so we should probably put in a token toilet. So over here, And of course we've got all the toilet paper, so that would be kind of the point. Okay, toilet here, and maybe just a cheerful bath mat in yellow to make everything just a bit brighter and happier. There we go. All right, I can't possibly pack anything else into this bathroom. We don't even get a shower. I don't know where we're showering. Maybe on that like bathroom sticker that is on the wall outside downstairs. Did you see that? Let's put another crate of tin tomatoes up here because we can fit one up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Put a door handle on to match the one downstairs, so that makes me happy. And oh, turns out the toilet paper chairs are not actually very safe. So maybe I should have installed a seatbelt. Okay, so our too much isolation build, I think that we've put in as many of the too much isolation things that we can do. I'm going to actually change this out now so I can play Animal Crossing because I've done all my work for today. The kids are still going with their schoolwork, but I am done. So I can sit here with all the snacks and play Animal Crossing. That's what happens when you prioritize your time. I shouldn't be too smug. There's always work to be done. Okay. We have fitted in so many cute too many isolation things in here. How many of these things are happening in your house? Or does it look completely different in your part of the world? Let me know in the comments. But do you know what? Universally, it is so important at the moment that we stay safe, stay at home if we're sick, wash your hands over and over again, cough into your elbow, all of those things to help stop the spread, and enjoy your family, enjoy your time at home with each other. Try not to absolutely antagonize each other though and get on everybody's nerves because we are all in this together and we all have to just get along until we are let out again. All right, stay safe, stay sane, build some Lego, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, check back in because there'll be new videos really soon, and well, I'll see you then. I'll see you then. Okay, I've gone insane. I think so. Happy lockdown. See you all. Bye.